Hey everybody, it's Double Moms, and in today's episode, we're going to take a look at Better Home and Finance Holding Company, ticker symbol BETR, a recent de-SPAC low micro float of 410,000 shares, and a dead cat bounce play. Before we begin, if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Set notifications on so you don't miss any episodes, and like and share. Also, let me begin by saying we are not financial or stock advisors, and we are not giving stock or financial advice. This episode is for entertainment purposes only. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey! Always do your own due diligence. If you want access to our private Discord so that you can get our pre-market picks early, the link is in the description. We pick a lot of bangers a lot of times. Recently, for example, we called out VTGN at $1.49, and in one day, it hit a high of $60, which is a 3,200% run. We also did a review on and called TNGX recently, the day before it ran 140%. And one of our viewers informed us that he caught 100% off the move and made $270,000 in one day. We're just made different. Just made different. The early bird gets the cash. By the way, we've also included a link to our membership website program, which also includes all of our incredible stock picks and over 380 episodes of material on how we find and trade stocks, how we read candlestick patterns, how to read key levels, how to use critical indicators, and much, much more. Of course, there are no guarantees that you will succeed in trading stocks if you join our membership site or not. But we share with you how we trade and what works for us. So let's get right into it with Better Home and Finance Holding Company, ticker symbol BETR, formerly a SPAC called Aurora Acquisition Corp, which AURC, located in London, England, which was established in 2020. AURC was originally slated to de-SPAC in 2021, but this was pushed off several times. This was way before all the interest hikes by the Fed, which more than doubled the mortgage rates and slowed down the real estate market tremendously. It is now a publicly traded NASDAQ online mortgage company with a $10.3 million market cap. AURC de-SPAC'd on August 23, 2023, and began trading today, Thursday, August 24, 2023, under the ticker symbol BETR. BETR is headed by a CEO who gained some notoriety since it was said he fired 900 employees through a Zoom call. Now let's look at BETR's most recent news. On July 31st of this year, the price of AURC was at $62.91 prior to the de-SPAC. On Wednesday, August 23rd of 2023, shortly before the de-SPAC was effective, the latest stock value of AURC was at $16.98. Now, after the de-SPAC happened, today, the stock price dropped to 77 cents, down over 2,100% of its previous value. However, it's worth noting that even though the stock this morning was at 77 cents, it later bounced back up to the $1.57 mark. This could be the beginning of what's called a dead cat bounce. Now, it's also important to note that BETR is a low micro float. It's a low micro float stock of only 410,000 shares. Today, the trading volume was 110 times greater than the float, coming in at 46 million shares traded. Also, there's been quite a bit of social media chatter on this stock about volume coming in to cause a short squeeze and cause it to go parabolic in the other direction. Since it would seem that there are a lot of eyes on BETR, it may become the next meme stock squeeze. The social media chatter anticipating short squeeze action, as well as the fact that this BETR is a low micro float stock, could potentially keep the price moving upward tomorrow if more volume or a news catalyst comes in. As we said earlier, if you want access to our private Discord so that you can get our pre-market picks early, the link is in the description. And we pick a lot of bangers a lot of times. We are just made different, and the early bird gets the cash. By the way, we have also included a link to our membership website program, which also includes all of our incredible stock picks and over 380 episodes of material on how we find and trade stocks, how we determine our entry and our exit points on trades, how to read candlestick patterns, how to read key levels, how to use critical indicators, and much, much more. Now, of course, there are no guarantees that you will succeed in trading stocks if you join our membership site or not, but we share with you how we trade and what works for us. In conclusion, BETR is a publicly traded recent de-SPAC NASDAQ company. It is in the mortgage sector and is a micro float stock that has dropped over 2,000% since de-SPACing today. It could be a good candidate for a dead cat bounce play if enough volume comes in to create volatility for the stock with only 410,000 shares in its float. Recent de-SPACs with low floats have been the flavor of the day lately for parabolic moves. So, BETR is a company that we will be watching. With the right increase in the volume, we believe it could be conducive for momentum parabolic day trading. Now, will BETRs run parabolic? It will need a lot of volume, but who knows for sure? We are still in a choppy market, of course. We would need to see continued volume coming in on the long side before we actually day trade this stock. This is not advice, and we are not pros, folks. It is just my opinion, and I will have BETR on my watch list. This is Double Moms, and I will see all of you on the flip side.